Good morning and welcome to Brussels. Welcome to the second week that was the replacement for Stop Press, and just a chance to share some reflections on things that may get us out of bed as internal auditors, as corporate governors, as people who care about good quality corporate governance. First of all, a personal reflection. Brussels has a certain memory to me. In 1980, Brussels was the site of my first overseas audit. So, as a 19-year-old, can you believe it? I was fascinated, excited, foreign travel, and I performed my first overseas audit, which was what? Which was essentially auditing a manual ledger system and actually proving that the double entry bookkeeping was probably working in this subsidiary of a large investment bank based in Brussels. So what I was doing is picking a credit and finding the corresponding debit. And I was delighted to prove that for every debit there was a corresponding credit, which was a great success, and I achieved the objective of the audit. Two reflections for me. Number one, I fell in love with the beauty of double entry bookkeeping, something invented by the Italians, which has a certain poetry when it comes to financial control. Second point, how the world has changed. As internal auditors, we no longer get excited by proving that double entry bookkeeping systems work. We're now looking at the financial risk consequences of what we're looking at and its linkage to the bigger strategic picture. So our profession really has evolved. My second reflection for the week is COSO published a new framework, and it's in consultation at the moment. So this is a new corporate governance framework. It's a framework that has 6 principles. Oversight, which looks at the role of boards, the processes for selecting CEOs, the way shareholders show their accountability. Second principle is strategy, which looks at the relationship between governance and organizational strategy. We've then got a section on people that looks at talent management, compensation and succession planning. A section on communication, which looks at how quality and timely and external communications are all coordinated with each other. As auditors, you won't be surprised there's a section on resilience, which looks at making sure there are robust risk, compliance, and internal controls to handle shocks. God, do we need those at the moment. And finally, and last but not least, a section on culture, which looks at the relationship between values, ethical norms, and behavior across the organization. The paper is in consultation, and I really would encourage you to look at it and to contribute. I certainly will be looking at the section on culture and its relationship to the work that I've been involved in on the topical requirement on organizational behavior. My final reflection is on a webinar that I participated in from the Chartered Institute of Internal Auditors on professional courage. It's a webinar that gave me the opportunity to reflect on, well, what is professional courage? Where does it come from? And I can only conclude that it comes from the heart. It comes from your sense of purpose as a human being. It also comes from a reflection that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That normally the worst fears in our head very rarely come to pass. They're just there as a way of torturing us. A chance to reflect on what makes us professionally courageous as internal auditors. Anyway, I've got a General Assembly to go and attend, and I very much look forward to interacting with you again next week. Thank you very much.